Welcome to week 131 on moment to moment awareness. So this week we just want to bring our awareness to each moment, to each thought, to each emotion, to the breath. We just want to notice what is happening every moment, training our mind to notice that we're doing and thinking different things and being the observer of that, of what is going on. And also what we are experiencing. So it could be sensations in your body, just noticing, staying with it, tracking it. We're often lost in our thoughts, and one thought triggers another thought, and we don't necessarily notice until we sense emotions or sensations in our body arise. We're not quite sure how we got there, but we're kind of in this moment. So just practicing moment to moment awareness helps us deal with those moments when we're feeling and experiencing, and just we're practiced sitting with it and having curiosity, even saying, that's interesting. Just stay with it. So let's practice that together in meditation now. I invite you to lower your gaze or close your eyes, whichever is more comfortable for you and minimizes distractions. And to just take 3 deep grounding and centering breaths, remaining fully present to each breath from the very beginning of the inhale to the end of the exhale. Be very conscious of pulling the air deep down into your diaphragm, just below your gut or belly. Just feel your diaphragm expand as the air is draining into it. Bring your awareness into this general area as though you could breathe from that space. Breathe in, pulling the air from that space. And with each out breath, just feel that sensation of letting go. You can make a sound, releasing sound, as loud as you're comfortable doing, and fully letting go, fully having the experience of releasing with that out breath. And just allow everything else to be however it is in this moment. You want to let whatever is happening to be just as it is. And just notice your thoughts. Notice any distractions or the wandering mind. Simply notice what is going on without the need to change it or correct it. Be the observer. Observe and return to this present moment. You can notice movements of your body, the rise and fall of your stomach, your receptivity to the breath, to each sensation in your body, the thoughts or distractions or noise. Just feel the energy surrounding each breath. Imagine that breath entering every cell of your body. Allowing everything to be just as it is, being curious. Noticing and being with any sensation you feel in your body. Remembering that nothing is permanent, nothing lasts forever. Everything is in constant state of change. You can be with a sensation or an emotion in your body and slowly watch it dissipate or dissolve. Feeling whatever is happening with the energy of presence. Now bringing our attention back to the breath. Begin to label in on the in-breath and out on the out-breath. Labeling helps to bring awareness to the experience of breath. This is what in feels like, being fully present to in breath. And this is what out feels like, being fully present to out breath. Not a judgment, we're just noticing, expanding the opportunity to notice. Just let each breath in and then each breath out be your point of focus. And then allow your feelings of breath to integrate with any other sensation. It could be a sound or an image, a thought, an emotion. And when you notice, label that sound, thought, sensation, emotion. Just label whatever noticing happens. And then return to the focus on your breath in and out. And then label awareness and noticing. We're simply bringing awareness to our experience, not judging it in any way, not holding on to it, just noticing what's there. Bring our attention to it by labeling it so we realize we're aware. Awareness of our awareness. And practice feeling gratitude for the noticing itself. Feel gratitude as you are focused on your breath in and out. You notice a sound, sensation in your body, or a thought. Returning to your breath, feeling gratitude for the awareness. And the moment that you realize that you've been distracted, that's important. It's what allows you to practice returning to your body, returning to your breath. It's that moment that allows you to let go and begin again. You can also notice if you like or dislike what is going on and label that as judgment. Not that you're applying judgment, but that you're noticing the judgment that's going on. And you're letting it go. Similarly, if you notice that inner critical voice, you can label it inner critic and return to your breath. Not attaching to anything that's happening, anything that inner critic is saying, simply bringing awareness that, oh, that's the inner critic. And returning to your voice, returning to your breath. We're not trying to change what's happening. We just want to be present to whatever is happening just as it is. Not about drowning out what is happening. It's about being fully present to the moment. Creating an awareness of what goes on in the mind, in our body, around us. You can notice any emotion, label it emotion. Return to your breath, in and out. Just remember that this returning is the meditation practice. Awareness of what is just as it is. Returning to your point of focus is meditating. You're simply constantly noticing what you're noticing. Being aware of where your thoughts go. creating a new connection, a more empowering habit of returning to your breath instead of staying there. Creating a new habit of letting go, bringing our focus back to the breath. Now bring to mind a feeling you want to experience more in your life. You'd love to experience more often. Joy, love, generosity, gratitude. What would you like to experience more? And just notice what first comes to mind, trusting your intuition that this is the feeling that you need to allow yourself to experience more. And just imagine that feeling as a colored light. Notice the color that comes to mind. And then breathe in that feeling, that color into your body. And just be present to that colored light as it enters your body through your nose. And follow it all the way through your throat, your lungs, your heart. And then as it infuses your bloodstream, it gets distributed to every cell of your body. And just continue to breathe that in until you can feel it in every cell of your body. Until your body is glowing with the colored light of this feeling. Until you can feel that you are the creator of this feeling in your life. There's nothing that needs to happen outside of you to create this feeling inside of you. It's always freely available to you. Allow that feeling to expand. Now practice extending generosity to others. Imagine that you're waiting in line at the grocery store or the bank or anywhere else that you might stand in line. Imagine that it's a fairly long line. But you feel so filled with this feeling that you just generated. You're so overflowing in this feeling that you don't mind waiting. You're having an experience of seeing the world through new eyes as your cup is filled with this feeling that you long to experience more often. And then someone bumps you on the back. They hit you so hard, it causes you to move a step forward. Just notice how you feel in that moment, what comes to your mind. And then you notice this person who bumped you in the back is now ahead of you in the line. And people around him seem frustrated, but no one's saying anything other than their energy through their body, their facial expression, their felt sense. And just notice how you feel in that moment, what comes to mind. You bring yourself back to that light, that feeling you want to experience more often. Imagine yourself breathing in that feeling, feeling the energy of that feeling in your body. Imagining that colored light emanating from your skin, glowing outward, out into everyone in the line around you. Just imagine connecting to everyone in the line with this radiant energy. Practicing this feeling of being home in your body, in your brilliance, in your energy, no matter what is going on in the world around you. Being home to you. And then take a deep breath. Slowly letting go of this meditation experience. Slowly returning back to your body. Noticing the weight of your body where it's resting. Any pressure you might feel there. Noticing the warmth or coolness of the air. Noticing any sounds or tastes, sensations. And slowly begin the process of coming back from the meditation in your own timing, knowing there is no rush to come back. And when you're ready to do so, you can open your eyes. And as always, just take a moment to make notes in your journal or notebook of any thoughts or insights you might have had during the meditation. Just take time to turn your experience into words, knowing that there's power to your words. And if you're here with me live and you want to write together, we'll write in silence for 5 minutes, and then we can share what we've written if we feel so called to share. Thank you again for taking the time to practice with me today. I hope you have a wonderful day and week.